Welcome to a Farming Simulator 19 information sharing video with me, MrSealyp. Okay, time for a quick information share, I think is the best way of putting it. I've been asked a few questions on the YouTube comments and Facebook comments and whatever over the last few days, so I thought I'd address a couple of things that need to be kind of mentioned. One, I play on PS4, I record on PS4. I'm a PlayStation console gamer, so when you're watching Guide 2's mod reviews, my Let's Plays, it's all PS4 or PS4 Pro, same thing, but I think a lot of people are under the assumption that I am on PC, and I'm not. If you're struggling to see mods in the PS4 mod hub, it could be the same for Xbox, but unfortunately I don't play on Xbox. But there is a show all mods button. If you press L3, it will show all mods. Now, you may be new to this, you may not know. I have mentioned it on a few videos, but quite a while back, and people are still asking me. So L3, show all mods. Then if you press L1 or R1, you can scroll through the available menus to see what's available. Because when you come straight onto it, normally it doesn't have all mods shown. I don't know why, just the way it is. What else? Right, next then is also people have been asking about this silo when I do my Guide to mod review videos. This is the multi-filling station. It's by Castiga and Edge Gaming, and it will take anything, it will give out pretty much anything as long as you've got the right receptacle. It's 10,000 to buy, which is cheap as chips. Really good mod. So often when I'm doing my Guide 2's mod reviews, I'll swing by here to load something up. That's what it is, the multi-filling station. Right, what else? Trailers. That's what I want to be talking about in this episode. Listen to me, talking about. So I've had a lot of questions and confusion by people, and partly that's down to me, and I do apologise for that. On my recent Guide 2 videos, we've had a couple of Metal Tech trailer packs which have come out, and in doing that review, and we'll go across to trailers. So when we get to them, you've got the DB8 pack, and then the DB pack, and then you've got the TB pack as we go further along. Both released at slightly different times by Melody98 and Mr. Zixon. Now, in both of the reviews where I talked about these, if we just pick one at random, we've got a standard capacity which looks like that, and then we've got a larger capacity which looks like that, which has got like the metal grill mesh extension boards is what they generally would be called, which increase the size, which is fantastic. Now the thing is, out here in this part of the menu, it says they take all of these crops. So it's a little bit misleading. And I was kind of unaware of it when I did my mod reviews on these. The exact same thing is true of the TB pack. For example, this one, 13,000 litre capacity. If I do this, it takes it to 21,500. Now, the problem with this being that the standard version, which is like that one there, will take all crops. This version with the extension boards will only take forage crops. So very quickly, just another, I think it's caused a bit of confusion because on console, or especially on PS4, we haven't really come across that very often. If you get the option to have extensions put on there, sometimes you get extensions on forage trailers, but it's unusual for a standard trailer. So for example, if I click on L3 now, it will give me all my options: wheat, barley, blah blah blah, all the way through. Corn, potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane. This is what I mean about the multi-filling station. Total mixed ration, chaff, wood chips, silage, grass. It will do everything. And into this trailer will accept everything. This multi-filling station will also do fuel and other, digestate and all sorts of things. So that's the standard one. If I then go to the one with extension boards, which is this one here, which you straight away you think, oh fantastic, I'll extend it, much bigger capacity, absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, when you go into the sell point or the purchase point and click on it, it now only gives me forage options: wood chips, chaff, hay, sugarcane, grass, straw, silage, and back to wood chips. So you're going to have to be careful on those ones. I know a lot of people, I've had messages, people saying the trailers aren't working, I've bought them, I've got the extended size, it won't take any of my grains, it won't unload from a harvester, that kind of thing. That would be exactly why. Just very, very quickly, I know it's kind of a moot point because I've proved it on the other one, but the DB pack from Melody and Mr. Zixon is exactly the same. I've actually hooked these two together. The front one will take everything, the back one will only take forage. I know I may be labouring the point, but it kind of just makes more sense. So let's say that will take everything. The one with the extensions will only take your forage type items. Now, I think one of the reasons why that has been a little bit confusing is because there are other modded trailers in game which do have extensions. One as an example, and there are a few mods out there at the moment. This is by Black Sheep Modding, and this is the Joskin 70,000, the Transpace 70,000, the Transpace 7027. Now this one comes standard at, there's 2 or 3 different sizes, and the largest size with these big galvanised steel extension boards takes up to 30,000. But this one, with all the extensions, will still take everything. So I think that's where some of the confusion's been. People are putting the extensions onto the Metaltech trailers and they're not having a lot of luck with it. So I just thought, you know, a fairly quick update to the mods reviews that I've done recently and a bit of an information share. The last thing I want to mention, and again I've been asked this a lot, when I've done a few different videos and I've showed hazard lights. Hazard lights are different to beacons. The beacons are the flashing bulbs on the top of your tractors. Actually, let's jump in there. Those are your beacons. Your hazard lights are the ones that, where your indicators usually are, you can put them all on at the same time. And I've done that a few times on my videos, and I think that's why people have also been assuming that I play on PC. I don't. I play on PlayStation 4. I've got the Satec / Logitech heavy equipment side panel, which is supposed to be for PC. I've got that plugged into my PlayStation, and I can put hazards on because it's got a button for doing that, and it would be slightly on the front. You can't really see it great, but on the back, we should see it a bit better. So that's how I'm doing it. Okay. A lot of people have been leaving comments in the chats saying you just press L1 and up. That's your beacons. Okay, the hazard lights on a normal controller will not work. And as far as I'm aware, Giant's kind of not necessarily official on this. Is that whilst they do work, and you can see they work, I'm doing it on PlayStation. They, when they were setting up the game, couldn't find another button configuration that could be used to optimise that. Apparently, how much truth there is in that, I honestly don't know. That's just what I've heard. But that just to try and clarify, like I say, this is about info sharing, and people have been asking me these questions, and normally I wouldn't do this, but because the same questions are coming up quite a lot by lots of different people, I just thought I'd cover it. So there you go. Just a quick information share. I hope you found it useful, informative, in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.